Hey, this is CK. I just want to do a quick little shout out to Microsoft, actually, and Bing for something that happened yesterday, and they did a great job correcting. I think it's a really interesting case study to see how businesses are using social networks and also how we as users need to be interacting with businesses when we see something they're doing that we don't agree with. Yesterday on Twitter, Bing tweets out that they would help donate $1 to Japan for the big disasters in Japan as of late for every retweet. Well, Twitter explodes and says, Microsoft, what are you doing? You have $100,000 that you're willing to donate. Why are you waiting for all of us to round up 100,000 tweets? Go help Japan. And I think it's interesting that people responded that way largely. I mean, a ton of people did. And it was great. It'll be great to see the statistics and see how many people actually replied to that tweet and so forth. But I think what's really interesting is that people recognized a marketing move. And instead of recognizing a philanthropic gesture, which Microsoft does a lot of, they saw that Microsoft was leveraging, or looked like Microsoft was leveraging the disaster in Japan in order to gain exposure for Bing. And that is something that people called them out on because that's what it looked like to them. So what's really cool, here's what I think the biggest deal is that Microsoft listened. They responded within, I think it was within 7 hours or 12 hours, and said, hey, we're sorry that everybody took this the wrong way. We donated $100,000. We were just trying to find a good way for people to help. Now, obviously, that's not putting out fires because, like, a ton of people that responded, myself included, never got a reply. And maybe we will at some point, I don't know. But they decided to do something based on the response that Twitter gave them. And I think that that's a really valuable message for companies to learn and to watch and to model and not do themselves, because we all saw it and said, you guys are jerks. You have $100,000. Give it to Japan. And, you know, instead of waiting for 100,000 of us to reply, they saw that people were taking it negatively, and they said, you know what, we just donated $100,000. We don't want it to reflect negatively on the way that we are willing to donate. We don't want it to look like that we're trying to leverage our brand in order, you know, in kind of exploiting Japan. So props to Microsoft. Good job for listening and responding to your community, because this is what businesses are going to be facing as they do promotional material in an age where the consumer has a ton of voice and we have a lot of weight behind our words. And I think as long as people keep responding and companies keep looking and listening, then this kind of stuff could happen a lot. And frankly, I'm kind of glad, because this is the kind of thing that we've been waiting for a really long time.